Okay. We are back. And by back, I mean we're here. And we're queer. And we're ready to kick some rear. Let's play this game and hope that it doesn't make us sad today. It might. It might. I want to like stream starting at 8 o'clock my time, and y'all that have been paying attention will notice I have been starting earlier than that, and the primary reason for that is because I tried to start right after I am done putting my kid to bed, with the intention of making sure that I'm able to provide a little bit of extra time in the game so that if it does make me feel sad, I can leave a little bit early to protect myself, so that there isn't really, an obligation, because, you don't want to like start play for 30 minutes and then be like, well, that's enough of that. That's enough of hurting myself for the sake of some arbitrary time limit that I put on myself. So we start a little bit earlier so that if I do end up hurting myself and needing to leave, I can at least send you to someone else with a little bit more time in your day. So, okay, let's switch. But the nice thing, legend has it, there is a smoking hot wife at the top, and dang Skippy there is. She's also right here. Don't worry about it, buddy. Okay, that is the new mechanic for this one. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. What happened to that crow? What happened to that crow? Is that crow still over here? Do I really want to risk going down there for the crow? No, I don't. No, what am I doing? I'm out of here. Okay. All right. Welcome in, chat. I hope you had a lovely day. If we see him, we need to say happy birthday to our mod, Seraph. It is his birthday today. And I'm hoping he shows up, because otherwise I'm going to have to spam the heck out of a lot of things of his, so that he knows that he is loved. Because if he forgot... Yeah, me too. We don't need the migraine still. Alright. Yeah, you good, sweetie? Oh dear. Interesting. So I can't move at all. So that means I can... Okay, this is going to make it easier, but also a little more difficult. Never mind. It's easier in the sense that I don't have to... This is going to be a problem. It's easier in the sense that I can just press the button and not worry about timing it. But it's harder in the sense that this game is torture. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Interesting. That was too short. Yeah. Okay, well, that works. Chat, remember that thing about wanting to possibly leave early? No, we're not leaving early yet. Probably. Oh, goodness. Why? You can watch my shorts.
Okay.
Wait, don't. I was kidding. I don't have good I don't have good shorts. It's nonsense. At best, my shorts, I guess, but like...
Dad?
Yes? hilarious. I don't know. I have not looked at that. It makes me feel insecure, and since this is not something I'm doing as a job, it is not really that relevant to me. Knowing how many there are would just be like for the sake of getting a high score, and that's not a good mindset that I want to have for this. So, oh my goodness. Jumping is hard. I declared myself feeling like a king. That feeling is fading rapidly. Okay. Okay. Snow Crow is gone. What in the heck is that? Is this anything? I don't think you... What? Why? Buddy, it's gonna be like hours long. You really want to watch me for hours? Alright. You might want to skip ahead then. That possum was made by my friend Laura, by the way. Dang it. Oh yeah, this is the stream where I finished the game. Oh, dang it. Buddy, I am... Yeah. Okay, nope. Too high. Oh my goodness. Oh, did I go through all my music? I did. Wait, resume? Why is... Oh, I did. Okay, well... Oh. That Maple says that I'm the brightest star there's ever been. Doesn't feel like it. Nope. Jump all the way! Not what I meant. Y'all need to get a wife. It feels so good when she laughs at your yapping. It's like, oh man, I'm funny. We can do this. We can do this. And we're gonna do it first try. first try the heck out of this. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, no. Go back. Come on. Oh dear. Oh. Ooh. There are people that speed run this game. I don't know how that's physically possible. I don't... It's like, are you happy with the decision that you would spend that much time? Because speedrunning is not a thing you just pick up. Like, it is a commitment. And it's like, are you telling me... Oh, finally, progress. Are you telling me you are happy with the decision to do that? A, to do that, and B, to do that with, of all games, this one. Like, some games, sure. You really like Pokemon, you really like Metroid, you really like Pikmin. It's like, okay, yeah, and those have a very clear path. It's like, okay, yeah, no, I get it. This one, though, this one, because I can't imagine there are many exploits in this game. Like, we've seen a few shortcuts, so sure, okay. You know, if you want to get, like, really frame perfect with your jumps and everything, it's like, okay, fine. I don't know. This doesn't feel like the kind of game to make you happy. I don't know. But then again, I'm the kind of guy that gets upset when he makes progress in something that he's not enjoying, because it means that he doesn't have an excuse to quit. So, like, that was the case when I was doing my exercise. It was like, oh, squats are so hard. I should probably work on squats, but squats suck. So, but you know, let's try. And then squats got easier, because of course they did. I kept working on them, and then I got upset with myself, because it was like, I couldn't really explain it at the time, but eventually I did realize the reason why I was upset was because if I just never made progress, then I can justify to myself it doesn't make sense to keep trying. You know, you're getting, yeah, exactly. Like, if there comes a point. No. Like, hear me out. I mean, maybe not, but like, the idea is just the notion of, like, you have a finite amount of time on the planet. So if there is something that you don't have to do, but you're trying, like, good. It is good to try. It is incredibly important to try. Do not allow yourself to be trapped in the mindset of, oh, well, it's going to be hard, therefore I'm not even going to be try. I'm not even going to try. It's like, don't. Yeah, that is not good. But to me, it does not make sense that if you are trying something and you have made absolutely zero progress, to just keep going. Yeah, because there comes a point, there are some things, and this is something that I think everyone needs to be cognizant of in their life. There are just some things that, regardless of how good you think you are, how good you think you would be at something, there are just some things that just don't work out for people. And that is not a failing on you. Sure, I will try to be a little bit quieter, bud. So that wait, what?
Watching one of your streams. He can't hear you over you.
He wants me to be quieter so he can hear me better on my stream. On the one hand, that is absurd, but on the other hand, yeah, okay. Dang it. Anyway, it's like there are just some things that are just, it's not going to work out for you. And there's nothing, and that's fine. That's fine. Listen, would I have greatly enjoyed, for example, going into medicine and being a doctor and being able to help people in that regard? Yeah, probably. But medical stuff makes me feel oogie. And there are just some like medical dramas that I can't watch because they show like the blood parts. And I feel like if there are, huh? No, House was great. I mean, he's an a-hole, but like, besides that part, House is great. But the times, yes. When they show the icky stuff, like there was one time when they had to stick the needle in someone's eye, and they were like, you will be okay because technically it is a hole. It'll just go right in. It just looks really scary. And yes, the show did purposefully show that part in as scary a way as possible. They did that on purpose, and they are bad people for that. But the point is like, yes, that part is terrible. But being House and being the guy that is like, he knows everything, he is able to diagnose and help people in that regard. I would have loved if I had it in me to be House. Do I? Heck no. Because you know what House does? Occasionally, he'll go into surgery. He'll watch surgeries. He'll look at those things. He'll do those things. He'll cut people. Not me. Nope. I'm not doing... That was a wall. That is unfortunate. So, like, me being a doctor, it's not going to work out. Nice show, but definitely, listen, out of all the medical dramas, I feel like if there are parts of House that you have to, like, look away or cover your eyes or whatever, that's not for you. It's not for you. At least not that part. Maybe there are other aspects of medicine that I'm not thinking of at the moment, but you do have to go to medical school, and they do make you look at cadavers. And you know what? I don't want to look at a dead person.
Like we were discussing last night, though, there are some things you can just get certified. You can just become a lawyer. That's fine.
Sure, yeah.
But that's not true.
No. Doctors, there is no bar for doctors, which is probably for the best. Yeah, you got someone's got to be all uppity about your career as a doctor. Like, you gotta pay for this really expensive education that I have no idea if it's actually a practical education or not. Mine certainly wasn't. Yeah, well, my education wasn't very practical, and I got a job out of it. I hope some of it is. I don't know. I just worry about, like, ultimately their education is, like, when they are an intern and not, like, yeah, like, and not when... Yeah. You don't want to go back to school? Yeah. But the thing that I'm getting at, which I forgot about, the thing that I was getting at is like, listen, it's not going to work out for me. I'm not going to force myself to keep going on this thing that I don't need to do. I don't need to be a doctor. Do we need more doctors in the world? Sure. Do we need me to be a doctor? No.
I think it is good to know your limits.
Yeah.
Your limitations.
Yeah.
A little bit. Just slowly apply that to exercise. Just
No, see, listen.
I'm not saying that's what we're doing. I'm saying
No, it was.
very easy to do.
It
Definitely was.
it basically was.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
That helped.
and I get that. I get that it was. Ugh, dang it. I get that it's not a healthy mindset. But here's the thing, and I think you will understand. Exercising sucks. Yeah. So I was just. Yeah, you are much lighter than me, and also you don't even join me in my exercises like your sister and sometimes your brother does
Really?
at school.
I don't see it. I don't believe it.
Pictures or it doesn't happen. But see, here's the thing, buddy. Oh, dang it. Here's the thing. You also are given time out of your day to do that. No one is saying, all right, Dad, you need to. And definitely, people at work are not calling me Dad. All right, Dad, listen. You need to. All right, Daddy. All right, calling HR. Listen. Time for your exercise break. What? Well, and also I'm talking to you. Did you forget that part? The point is, I feel like it is important to find limitations, and I don't think there's anything wrong with being disappointed that the thing you don't like doing, you're not able to stop doing yet.
Not actually a limit for you.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like,
That's
listen,
how I feel about sports.
yes, but you know what? Squats are easier now, which is sad because now I can't justify quitting. Like, if I was still... Yes, if I was still like trying to not do squats, I mean that's why I did do the mountain climber exercises too, because they got hard and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm no wuss. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna look really good for my wife. I have to use careful language around the children. I'm gonna do these things and have a body that's very impressive for her, and like the only way I'm gonna be able to do that is if I don't. If I don't quit. It's all right. I didn't quit. Wanted to, but like I didn't. And you know what? It still sucks, but it's easier now. And that's also disappointing because you know what? I wanted to quit. But the point, hang on. What was my point? My point was is that it's not that I am quitting regardless of my progress. It's that I'm disappointed because I could have justified it, but I can't anymore. I'm not...
Turns out you're more capable than you thought.
Yeah. It's like, if I was like, well, it's getting easier, but I still don't want to do it. All right, now we have a problem. But if it's like... I'm not stopping because it's hard. I wanted to stop because it's hard, but because I didn't stop, it's less hard. It's still hard, but it's less hard. Why is Seraph not here? He's not sick. I need to tell him happy birthday. And I wanted to actually tell him rather than text him. Happy birthday to Sarah. Happy birthday to Sarah. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you. Where are you, my friend? Yeah, your shower does not negate your need to brush teeth, buddy. Okay, Squeaky. Yes.
Do not hit play.
All right, we're gonna take a break, chat. We're gonna take a break. Oh, and also an ad is starting in 30 seconds. Okay. So, everybody, you chill, and then when we get back, I'm gonna send some. Actually, you know what? While the ad's happening, I'm gonna send it to Seraph now, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So, be right back.
I know I can't lose. Your turn, your tricks. Now what will you choose?
Yep. Okay. Let's go back here. And... okay, the song is indeed still going. Alright. Whee! Whee! Look how far we've come, chat. Like, I don't know how much is left in this game. I don't know if it's a lot or a little, but like... like... ugh. But like, we're never gonna see Bartholomew again. Never. It is impossible to fall that far. Simply because there is a... if I fall all the way down... yeah. If I fall all the way down here, I'm gonna hit the bottom of this snowbank, and then that's... For example, that just happening. Like, I'm never gonna leave this snowy mountain. Oh, I don't want to phrase it like that. I'm never gonna get worse than this snowy mountain. I'm never gonna get to the bottom of that forest ever again. Like, there is some very real progress here, and like, thank you, game designers. I assume more than one. Yes, it's very comforting, no matter how bad I do, and I am doing pretty bad, all things considered. I am never gonna reach a point where I am gonna have to start all the way over again. All of those spots, whether they were easy or hard, are gone now. You know what? The music is contradictory. Let's just listen to the snowy music for a while. And then if I start to get irritated and don't want to listen to it anymore, we can switch back to my playlist. Come on. Further. There we go. Okay, where do I go from here? Left, I think. Yes, right. Good. There we go. I didn't even care about the crow too much, but I'm pretty sure this is the way I needed to go. Alright, left. Okay. Is that ice?
Yeah. You sure? Oh, no. No boss. No. As to be boss, yeah. Very sure. Oh, no.
Funny how our children's memories work. Funny how he laughs afterwards as if it was his grand plan and it almost work if it weren't for those darn kids. And their little dog, too.
Where did you get that phrase?
I don't remember. Part
I knew it. I knew
Part
you got
Scooby-Doo.
that phrase from somewhere.
Part Scooby-Doo, part Wizard of Oz. As all good quotes do.
Mhm.
From multiple places.
And it makes it original, kind of, sort of. Okay, up. And left. And right. And left! Alright, chat. We're almost... never mind. Don't worry about what I was about to say, chat. This is reminding me about how hard a time I had with math in college. I should not have passed those math classes, especially the physics class that I had to take. Should not have passed. I did. I'm not entirely sure how. Like, the only math class that I do believe that I earned my passing grade on wasn't even, in my opinion, a math class. It was a proving class.
Look at my teeth.
Like with formal proofs and formal mathematical proofs and all that stuff. And the only reason I feel confident about having passed that class is because it involved having to do so many proofs that I forced myself. That was another example too about, sorry about that. That's just another example of how I kept doing a thing and then felt good, or felt better rather, about still doing it because I got better at it. Like, I did not enjoy proofs. Like, at some point,
Like geometry proofs?
no, like
Like that kind of a thing, not just geometry proofs, but
I don't know how else to do it. It's like QED prove that mathematical thing is true.
yeah. I did a lot of that in my high school geometry class.
Yeah, I never did any of that until college. And some of it was required as a part of a computer science degree. Which I don't understand how they justified that other than dude needed more paycheck. But yeah, I wasn't good at it. And then eventually the class ended and I was like, okay, good, I don't have to do that again. And then there was, it turned out that my degree required like the basic intro to programming class that I never took because I transferred my other intro to programming class, and my advisor at the time was like, I'm not going to make you take that again. Like, that's silly. And I was like, okay, cool. And in hindsight, I kind of wish I had done that because it probably would have taught me some programming skills that I didn't have at the time. But oh well, too late. And instead he's like, okay, you're gonna take this class instead. And I was like, okay, cool. And it's like, and then the first week or something, we're doing mathematical proofs. I'm like, okay, cool, this sucks. And I'm having a miserable time. And at one point I talked to the teacher. I was like, hey, when are we going to be done with proofs? She's like, we're not going to be. This is a class about mathematical proofs. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I left and I was like, well, I'm going to die. And then, yeah, we just kept doing proofs. And eventually I got better at them. But I did not have a good time in that class. That class was exhausting mentally. But I got better at them, and then I forgot everything after I left that class.
I feel like a lot of classes are like that.
Yeah, I mean, there were some classes that I have no idea what I learned. Like, I just did the work. I put answers on a piece of paper. I have no idea what I learned. And I don't mean like I forgot the things that I learned. I mean like I can tell you about calculus. No idea what some of these classes I took were. They were just required, and I took them, and I did not understand a single thing. One of the, like, at some point there was like one we talked about like big O the same as like inverse big O or something like that. I don't remember the exact thing, but like I looked at that and I was like, how is this a question? Is thing the same as a different thing? Clearly no. Like obviously no.
Is this a physics-based class?
I guess it was I believe it was about like computer algorithms and stuff like that. And so I think what the question, in hindsight, I think what the question actually was asking was like, is the result of the algorithm the same using a different methodology? Is the speed and the result of the complexity the same in terms of execution? But at the time it was just like, this is a dumb question. What computer scientist is struggling with this problem? Is 1 equal to 0? No. Next question. Is this one of those $1 million mathematical questions? It's like, can I have my $1 million, please? But then it's like, oh, but you have to prove it. You have already proved it by showing that there are 2 different things here.
I can see how you
Done.
struggled with these math classes.
Yes, it's like,
I think by the time we met, you had already finished those.
yes.
Yeah.
I still remember the horrible time I had in my physics class and how I was humiliated in front of my physics class without realizing that I was humiliated. I was just having a hard time in physics. It's like, I hear stories about how some women have like ovarian cysts and they don't go to the doctor despite feeling immense pain, but eventually they pass out or something, and they're like, oh my gosh, why didn't you come to the doctor sooner? This must hurt so much. And they're like, I just thought it was cramps. And it was just like, yeah. And then every woman that hears that is like, yeah, that tracks. That's fair. And then everyone who doesn't have cramps is just like, wow, that's terrible. What are you talking about? And I was like, no, I mean, it's not the same for everyone, but that makes sense. I was like, oh my gosh. And so like at one point, I am put in front of the entire physics class with the instruction of solve this physics problem. You can have the help of asking the class questions. And basically, I'm just in front of, I'm pretty sure my face was beet red the whole time. And so the whole time, I'm just up there struggling, no idea what to do, no idea how to do any. And so I'm just like looking to the class, okay, what do we do? How do we solve this? And they're trying to help. Like some of the guys in the class, they're trying to help me and, guide me towards what I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure this was in retaliation of the fact that I visited my physics professor every day to do my homework because I didn't know how to do my homework. And
He didn't appreciate you making him do his job.
yeah, I don't know. I don't want to assume too much. But certainly I don't know. All I know is like at the time, like it didn't feel like that big a deal because it's like, okay, yeah, sure. Like now I have the whole class to help me, and they like hopefully we can walk through how I can figure this out, and like afterwards, some of my classmates were like, I can't believe he did that to you, man. I was like, what? No, it's not that big a deal. I had a hard time with physics. It's fine. And it was just one of those things. It was like, yeah. So physics is mental torture, and it's hard, and you suffer, and it's embarrassing to ask for help, and so that's just what all that was. That's what that was, and then you learn that you are terrible at it, and you're
Teacher is the worst.
yeah. Well, no, you don't learn that lesson.
You should have.
I should have, but I didn't. I even by the end of it, like by the end of my class, I had no problem with him. Like the biggest problem I
He
ever,
had a real problem with you, though.
I guess, like, I love you too, Seraph. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Seraph. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? No? Okay. Oh, I love you too, buddy. All right, hang on, chat. He's forcing me to stop by telling me to do push-ups.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. I had to take off my sweatshirt. I got too warm. Sarah says that you're lovely.
Oh, thank you.
And she says thank you if you didn't hear. All right. Way to make it to 28, buddy. You're 2 years away from being especially sexy.
I'm struggling a bit, but
Yeah, but you're still hot, babe. I gotta calm down. My kids are still awake. Ooh. All right. Drink some water, chat. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. Punishment completed, which I assume that's what Sarah redeemed that for, is punishment, and to get me to stop. I regret nothing.
You say that.
Yeah, I just said it, buddy.
And I bet you regret.
No. Exercise is good for me. I'm going to be doing more exercise tomorrow, but with purpose.
The bunny attackers.
Oh, dear.
I remember when.
But I hope your night is going well, Seraph. I hope your migraine thing is over. And if not, I hope your enemies who foisted that upon you forget their keys somewhere and have to call a locksmith. And I hope the locksmith overcharges them on purpose.
I do kind of feel like
The
because we
locksmith
discussed
is
migraine so
there.
much the other day, I brought it upon myself.
You jinxed yourself or something?
Shouldn't have discussed it for so long.
Well, I think part of it is that headaches are contagious, and
Yeah.
I've been getting a headache every day.
I literally stopped. All I did was pay attention to my game. Alright.
Okay.
Dad,
Yes, buddy.
the reason why I wanted you to summon your buddies is
Uh-huh.
because I also thought those can be good distractions.
They don't distract, unfortunately. Otherwise, yes, they would be fantastic distractions, blowing people up.
It doesn't attack. They don't. The enemies don't attack them.
Nope. They just get attacked. Chat, have you ever played Fable?
That means they're
Because the
invincible.
music for this level really sounds like some of the music that's been in Fable. If y'all want to subscribe to me, fine.
He's on my account. He is
Oh, well, there we go.
That's how he found your video.
Oh,
Went through
well,
my- my
there you go.
channels.
It's already done, buddy.
I'm happy that you have at least subscribe.
Please do share that.
Hmm?
Hear what you just said?
Not really.
He's happy that you have at least one subscriber.
My 6-year-old is happy that I have at least one subscriber. I'm glad to make you proud, buddy.
He is happy for your success.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, the YouTube is basically just an archive, but thank you, buddy. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness. Come on. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, boy. This is... Oh, boy. This is already difficult. I am not looking forward to what looks like an ice level.
Dad,
Yeah, bud.
why are they always like arguing when I see you sing?
Drama.
Dad, and then as soon as after, they're always talking at the same time, going like,
Because they're still friends. And yeah, turn off the TV.
"Excuse me, Dad.
Yeah, buddy.
Just run my blanket."
Yes, I can spread your blanket. Go
My
to the
tablet
bathroom.
says, "All done for today."
Okay. Go to the bathroom. Chad, I'm gonna have to leave you soon. And I know. All men leave. I don't have comforting words for that. I am gonna leave you. I'll be back. But, that's really all I can say, because I am gonna leave you for a little bit anyway. Oh. Good night. Well,
Oof. He felt like 5 things. He felt like he was struggling like 5 minutes.
what a time to be hugged. Okay.
Yeah, Dad, I counted those and you fell 5 times.
Well, an ad's gonna start in about 15 seconds anyway, chat, so I'll be back. Alright. That's all done. Back on the horse. The metaphorical icy horse. The what? Yeah, so I wish I could do that here. Just clip through the whole mountain, get up to the top, see my new wife, and then be done with this game forever. Forever. And for the record, chat, the first thing I'm going to do as soon as this game is done, as soon as the credits finish rolling, I'm uninstalling this game and I'm hiding it from view. I won't remove it because that's a waste of money. It will, yeah, pretty much. It's going to be removed from the list. And it's just going to be gone. I don't know. The game never existed. Is it fun? No? Oh, wow. I better not play it then. Yeah, I see her. Echo. Cat's self-domesticated, and I'm starting to wonder if how much of it was self. It's just they're dumb. It's like it couldn't have been a calculated thing, right? It couldn't have been.
Like, there's soft things in there.
And food.
And canned tuna.
There's food, and the humans have soft and warm laps. I think yes, I'm done with hunting. Which, did y'all know that coyotes are domesticating? Yeah, apparently scientists have been starting to see trends of coyotes starting to go the way of dogs and domesticating themselves. And I've seen a couple... What was the beep that I just got? Okay. And I've seen a few videos of coyotes, just straight up coyotes, getting bathed and being collared like a dog. And it looks a little uncomfortable. Like, I don't know about this, but at the same time, it's not even like biting or anything. Just like, okay, we're doing this. Like that coyote was like, it's so I don't have to hunt for food anymore. I get treats and I get scritches. It's for the treats. It's for the treats and the pets. Oh, do it for survival. And by survival, I mean a warm, comfy bed. Where the most dangerous thing that'll happen is I'm not allowed to sleep on the human's bed. But I'm gonna anyway. The Badger book. Oh. Was it a coyote?
Yes. The coyote that lived under her house. Like,
oh, the literal coyote.
Yes,
I was
they're
thinking
like,
of
"Oh,
a
it's a
shifter.
coyote."
It's just like...
Believed the coyote. Well, you mentioned fleas. Make me paranoid, so maybe go back.
Yeah. This is a good coyote. Yeah. Just wanted snacks. But yeah, coyotes are domesticating themselves apparently. And you know what? Good for them. And I'm not saying that as the typical white person that's like every animal is a pet that just hasn't met me yet. I mean that in the sense of like, you know what? You don't have to live in the woods. We would love to pet you, dear coyote. We just need to come to an understanding. And that's it. Come live with me. We'll get you some treats. Here's a new necklace. New jewelry. Come live in the house. You never have to live outside again. And in fact, for most of you, you don't get a choice. There's no living outside. for some of you, you do have to live outside, and then you wake up the neighbors with your incessant barking.
Not speaking from experience.
Nope, just speaking hypothetically. Which is very concerning, considering how cold it's been.
Yeah, they do let their dogs out all the time.
Yeah, all the time. And if I knew there was like a dog door and they are just being dumb dogs that just are choosing to not go back inside, like, okay, fine. Yeah, I would feel much better about it. It's like, okay, this dog is not like forced to be out here. This dog is just an idiot. It's like, bro, you are not a husky. Get in the house.
They bark at us, and we have lived here this long. They are idiotic dogs, but
Yeah, unless they're being trained for that, like, yeah, it could entirely be that they're just silly pooches. In which case, fair enough, we love a good himbo. In this house, we respect himbos. But also,
they really need to make their dogs stop barking at all hours.
yes,
Maybe let it inside.
yes.
Spitballing.
Make it your problem, not everyone's problem. Dogs belong outside? No. It's a pet. No pet belongs outside.
In case it was unclear, our dogs, our neighbors have dogs that live in the yard at all hours, and they bark outside our bedroom window at all hours.
Because our bedroom window is pointed towards their house.
Just all the time, all night long.
It's worth noting, though, that they are not the only neighbors that have dogs.
No, I think almost all of our neighbors have dogs. It's just them that bark.
Yeah.
Just them.
Although there is the one neighbor that has Coco.
Plus a cat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they're not all dogs.
Yeah, no, and the one
But-
behind us has like a billion stray cats
Yeah.
that wander around our house.
Although at this point, they're our stray cats, too. We just don't feed them.
No, we just get real excited about being outside. There's a cat.
Oh, frick. Okay, shoot. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you.
Sorry, I would have said something, but I'm not looking.
My bad. No, that's fair. There's nothing to look at. Okay. Chat. Good news and bad news. Yes, that happened. The good news, though, you missed nothing. No progress has been made. In fact, I fell multiple times. So there's no,
You missed nothing.
you missed nothing. It's fine. But thank you for letting me know, Sarah, because I don't want anyone to miss something actually good happening. Oh, there are some people that have like pedals to switch things back, or like streamer board things. It's like, I don't need to switch. I don't need to like. If I had like a forget what they're
Dylan, you
called.
still forget to-
I just need to make it a habit, because like then I don't need to tab out of the game. I just press the button.
That's fair.
Stream Deck, that's what they're called. I had a Stream Deck. Just press the BRB button, and then when I come back, I press the I'm here button to indicate that I am here.
Ask Sarah how his birthday was.
Yeah, how is your birthday, Sarah? Is it good? Were people good to you? Did you get a smooch from that person you have a crush on? I don't know if you know them in real life, but like, did you get that smooch? Did you get the virtual smooch? Smoosh? Smooch?
That's
Why?
my birthday.
Why did it not come out as smooch? Smooch. Did you get it? Did you get some?
Burning minds need to know.
Eager minds. Eager minds from a gossip. Just on a call with pretty girls. Focus on that, bro. Focus on the call.
Good for you.
Good for you. Even if it's just platonic, focus on the ladies. Because in this family, we respect women, whether they're pretty or not. Except I've never seen a not pretty woman. Maybe ugly personality, but not an ugly person. Might be just a coincidence, though. All my friends are hot. So... That's you included, Seraph. And my wife's my friend. She's the hottest friend I've got. That's not me just hitting on my wife. That's legit. She is the hottest friend I've got. Now, granted, I'm a little bit biased. You know, what with the I've had sex with her thing. So,
Just
like,
that.
just, you know,
It's
it's the only.
the only factor there.
I mean, what other factors are there in hotness? But, but still, she's my hottest friend. And, like, good for her. She did a good job being hot. It's not as easy for some people. But her, you know what she did that was so hot today? She's doing it right now. She's just sitting there. That
You say that like I'm doing absolutely nothing over here.
you're just sitting there,
I'm not doing anything.
poking buttons on the computer. Yep, make it breathing. Chat, she's so hot. It's like, listen, I married for love. I did. The hotness was just a bonus factor. It's just like because you know the wise thing to do is like you find someone that you care about. You find someone that cares about you. You find someone that you don't have to be a person around. You can be you. You don't have to be some ideal or whatever. And the best relationships are going to be ones where that insecurity, that impulse of like, oh, I got to make sure like I don't poop too loud while I'm visiting her or something like that. Like that impulse and that fear of like I have to make sure that I trick her into thinking that I'm perfect at all times, that disappears as quickly as possible. The faster that disappears, the better the relationship is, because it is an indication of how comfortable you are. Not to mention, like, it, like, that right there, that is the bare minimum. Everything else is fluff. You know, like, if you're going to be involved with someone and you have to walk on eggshells, it's like that's not a good relationship. That's a fling. If that. Yeah. And so like after that you start, oh, I know, Sarah. I know. I'm just emphasizing I'm emphasizing something else right now. And like definitely good. Never stop being you, Sarah. Never stop being you. You are a font of greatness, buddy. So please continue to be you. But like once you find someone where at no point is there ever like this indication or this impulse of like, oh, I need to
Relationship tips with Mark
yes.
was not focused on you, sir.
Yes. It's like once you get to the point where like you don't have to hide the weird is just, how do I get past the ice? Okay, I'm taking a break right now. It's like, no, that's fine, Sarah. You do you, buddy. You do you. Like after that, then you're looking for like, okay, I can be myself. What else am I getting out of this deal? Oh, my wife is actually very smart. Oh, my wife is very
I like
kind.
That you said that, like, it was a surprise to you.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know you. You were another
Like,
you were
it
another
sounds
student in
like
college.
we got married and then you're like, oh, turns out she's smart.
I'm sorry, what? Sarah, please share the tea
As soon as you get it,
as you... Yes.
live tweet us.
So I don't know how people put chats on their screen. I should probably figure that out. People who watch the VOD later. Gossip. Pretty sure one of the editors on the movie Wicked was cheating for months. Sorry, getting the tea right now. Seraph, I need more context. Cheating how? Like cheating on their spouse? Cheating on being an editor? Like cheating how? I gotta know. Okay, how on earth?
What a teaser.
If I jump on the ice, I'm just gonna fling myself off. So like, okay, we're just gonna... Unbelievable. How... Cheating on their wife.
Gross.
Telling... Okay, alright, yeah, no, report back when you have more details. Okay. That is... Also, like, while we're waiting for more details from Seraph, which thank you for your service, Seraph. You... Every stream I do with you in it, Seraph, makes me grateful that I picked you to be a mod. Like, every single one. While Seraph is getting more details right now, future VOD watchers, let's just talk about cheating and how you shouldn't do it. All right, that talk is over. Just don't do it. It's like, listen, I'm not gonna...
Like, as you once mentioned when we had a discussion about it, if you're not invested, then leave.
Yeah, if you are not invested in the person that you are with,
Then why are you with them?
then just be done. Just be done. There is literally no reason to cheat. And like, someone is bound to hear this and think like, okay, what about people that are like in dangerous situations? Like, okay, listen, if that person cheats, I'm not going to consider them a bad person. I get it. I understand there is nuance in this, but at the same time, I'm still going to say don't cheat. And not because, oh, we need to care about this horrible person that you're with. No, because if you are in a dangerous situation, cheating is putting yourself at risk. You're putting yourself in a dangerous situation.
And
Now,
it's just, you have bigger things to worry about.
yes. And like clearly you are in a situation where you recognize that you need to get out, and then for some reason you're just not able to get out for whatever reason. Okay. I don't know you. I don't know your situation. I can't say, but at the very least, like, don't cheat. Because then it becomes less of a moral thing, significantly less, because you don't even want to be in that relationship. You just can't get out of it right now. Like, okay, fair enough. Don't do it for your own safety. So, like, in that regard, don't do it. It's always the guys who never had a chance in the first place. I mean, yeah. It really is. And it's... And I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand the desire to cheat in the first place.
Relationships are so much work. Why would you just give yourself more work?
Yeah. I mean, it's true. It's like the first woman who throws themselves, and it's like, are there other situations? Yes, but certainly the majority of it is some dude who probably doesn't even deserve their partner in the first place. And it's not like, and in most cases, it's not like, oh, they fell in love and like didn't know how to break it to their partner. No, it was just like
They just
a fling. Like someone who probably didn't even know was just like, hey, you're hot. You want to go have sex? And he was just like, I couldn't resist her. I was drunk. I was all of these things. I was too drunk to resist, but not too drunk to like do the complicated act of going to a hotel, paying for it, and then having sex with someone.
well, obviously, yeah.
It's like too drunk, resisting the multi-step process of not cheating. No, it's that too drunk to do that, but not too drunk to then get an Uber, find a hotel, or just go to the local bathroom or whatever. Like,
Mark has a high opinion of people who cheat.
hey, listen. They have not convinced me of their high opinionitude.
They're high quality.
Yes. It's just like, especially like, there are some people whose goal is to break up marriages by sleeping with the spouse, and it's like,
Gross.
that's
That's pretty gross.
that's what's the word I'm looking for? You're a loser. Yeah. I mean, it's like, you're just a sad person. Because every instance I've ever seen of someone who is like that, this spot is so tricky because there's so many like do half jumps and then it runs right into a long jump and then I fall. But like every single instance, like videos and stuff I've seen of, and it's women. I've never seen a man who's like, oh, I'm gonna break up a marriage. No, they're the ones breaking up their marriage because they're cheating on their spouse. But like every time I've seen a woman doing this, they always act like, yeah, I got some and all that. It's like they're so proud of themselves. Like it's such a boon for feminism. It's like,
It's very predatory behavior.
yeah, it really is. And I don't... It reminded me of this one woman I worked with, like 15... How old am I? 15 years ago, I think. I don't need to worry about math. It was like... I think it was around the first couple of years of college. It's like when I was a freshman, so I guess 19, 20-ish. She said that she only had sex with straight women, and so naturally the only way that she was able to successfully do that was wait until they got drunk enough to say okay. Which at the time, it's terrible. And at the time, I was just like, wow, that's really sad. Like you have to get them drunk in order to get what you want. It wasn't until like years later when I thought about it and was like, oh, okay, that's rapey.
That's just rape.
That's, yeah. And like one of the women that she slept with was a server at the restaurant, and like they were still friends and stuff afterwards, I think. So like I guess it was fine. Maybe maybe she was bi-curious or something, I don't know, but like
Maybe she was exaggerating and she didn't actually get everyone drunk.
yeah.
Maybe she was just trying to shock you. With a really terrible joke.
I don't know.
It's gross either way.
I mean, there was a bartender there who, she was my favorite bartender. She liked me. I liked her. She was cool. And she, in a means of saying that she thought I was an attractive young man, she said that, if she had met me before she met her current husband, she would probably try to go for me. And at the time, I thought, well, that's silly. I'm like 18 right now, which means that you would have met me when I was like 16 or something. And I was like, that clearly wouldn't work out very much. And that didn't seem like a deterrent. I was like, and like at the time I was just like, it was mostly a self-esteem issue of like, I'm not attractive, whatever. Which, y'all, I've seen old photos of me. I was like, by high school standards, I was an attractive young man.
You were.
I was.
You were.
Now, granted, at this point in my life,
so
looking,
cute.
I was. I am so upset with the chain of events that convinced me that I was not an attractive cutie, because I was. I objectively was. Now, granted, at this point, looking back at myself, I'm baby.
Yeah.
I am definitely baby.
It's baby
is baby me. But for the time and everything,
Those chubby cheeks.
I was cute. I could have gotten some. I could have at least gotten some smooches. Did I? Nope. Because I didn't know that was a possibility for me. How do I?
The missed opportunities.
Yeah. If I had known.
I feel very similarly about pictures of myself at that point. I'm like, oh, look at the baby.
Yeah. All right,
Not
chat.
as attractive as she thought.
Chat. I'm gonna end it here. Primarily because I need to look up YouTube videos of how to get past this because because all I am doing is just zip. Wait, no, we're not ending it here. Seraph, what happened? What's going on?
You could just play something else, Mark.
Oh yeah, I guess I could play something else. Okay, we're done. We're done with this. Am I sure? Yes. Blah 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 blah. Okay. We're gonna play something else. Oh, sorry. What? Oh.
He was worried that you were ending while he was still getting tea.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you're screaming at the fact that I'm ending. Okay. Okay. You know what? Well, whatever. I'll be back tomorrow. You know what? Fair enough. Go ahead. Keep screaming, Seraph. Well, you can incorporate that into the raid message when we go. So here's the raid message. Feel free to
Rating?
yeah, I'll raid out.
Oh. Okay. Why?
I feel good about ending there. We've been going for about 90 minutes. That's fine. And
My headache is just still here.
where is the friggin' manage? Oh, that's the button. Okay, there we go. Okay, where is? Because we're gonna go raid Nia. I have already just decided. We're gonna raid Nia because we love Nia, and she loves us. I hope. We're gonna find out. Start the raid. Good. All right, so thank you everyone for joining. Seraph, please give me the play-by-play in the Discord as you can.
Unless it's just sad.
Unless it's sad. But if it's sweet juicy gossip, let me know. And we'll talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow we are officially done. If those of you that didn't see, we are officially done with Ratchet and Clank until they make another one for me to play, or they put any others on Steam. And we are done with that. So we are going to go back to Pokemon TCG. Apparently, I am in the top 10% of streamers for that category. So now I have a self-imposed obligation to make sure that I stay in that category, and I'm going to try and get to as high as I can in that category. We shall see. So I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully we are going to just pick a deck, probably the gamble deck some, and then punishment wheel. So punishment TCG. I love you all. Everyone, go enjoy Nia. She is currently playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. Love that game. She is at the beginning of it. Have a good night. I love you. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.